Can I ask you a question? Have you ever felt like you know exactly what you need to do to lose weight, but for some reason you just can't seem to stick to it? Maybe you've lost weight before and then you've put it back on. Maybe every Monday feels like a fresh start and every Friday feels like you've somehow ended up back where you started. If that sounds familiar to you, keep watching because I think what I'm about to share could really help. If you're a woman who's fed up of starting over and feeling uncomfortable in your own skin and of putting everyone else's needs before your own, then in the next few minutes I'm going to show you how women just like you are losing 20 pounds or more without restrictive diets. But more importantly, how they're becoming the sort of woman who can actually keep the weight off. Let's be honest, losing weight isn't usually the hardest part. Keeping it off is. My name's Dawn, and over the years I've helped more than 500 women lose over 20 pounds through my coaching programme, the Confident and Strong Women Method. I've worked with women in their 30s, 40s, 50s and 60s. Women who thought they were too busy, who blamed their age and who felt they'd tried absolutely everything. And women who genuinely believed they just weren't capable of sticking to anything either. One of those women was Kirsty. Kirsty lost over 7 stone. But the thing I'm most proud of isn't the weight she lost, it's who she became. She went on to run a half marathon, then a full marathon, and over 3 years later, she's still maintained her results, which is amazing. I've also worked with Gail. Gail has lost almost 10 stone, just under 10 stone. She hadn't run since she was 21 years old. Now she's 50 and honestly in the best shape of her life. She's strength training, she's running, she's doing things she probably never imagined she'd be doing a few years ago. And then there's Louise. Louise has ADHD, just like me, and she has lost over 2.5 stone and more importantly, built a lifestyle that actually works for her brain instead of fighting against it every single day. And that's why she's been able to maintain her results. The thing is, most women don't struggle because they don't know what healthy food looks like. The majority of women already know. They know they should probably eat more protein, drink more water, move more and get better sleep. The problem isn't that they don't have the knowledge to do those things. The problem is life. You start the week feeling motivated, you've got a plan, you're ready to go, then work gets busy, the kids need something, somebody's ill, you've had a stressful day, you're exhausted, and suddenly looking after yourself drops right to the bottom of the list again. Does that sound familiar? I know that it did for me. I know it sounds familiar because I've been there myself. After I had my son, I honestly thought that was just how life was going to be. I thought being tired, unfit and uncomfortable in my own skin was simply part of being a mum. Everywhere I looked, there was somebody telling me what I should be doing. Like, cut carbs, do more cardio, eat less, try this diet. And honestly, I made loads of mistakes. I spent years trying things that either didn't work or weren't sustainable. Like, I'd start, I'd stop, I'd start again, I'd get frustrated, I would blame myself. And I remember thinking that maybe I just wasn't one of those people who could stay consistent. But eventually I realised something. The problem wasn't me. It was that every plan I was following expected me to live a perfect life. And real life isn't perfect. It's busy, it's stressful, it's filled with school runs, work commitments, family commitments. You're trying to juggle 100 different things at once. And when I finally learned how to work with my life instead of constantly fighting against it, everything changed. I became stronger, healthier, more confident, my mental health improved, I had more energy, and I genuinely became a better mum because I was looking after myself properly. And that's what led me to create the Confident and Strong Women Method. What I've learned after coaching hundreds of women is this. Most women think they need more motivation. They don't. Most women think they need willpower. They don't. And most women think that they need another diet. They definitely don't. What they actually need is a way of staying consistent when motivation disappears, because motivation always disappears eventually. The women who get results aren't motivated all the time. They're just equipped with the right tools when life gets difficult. Here are the 3 things we focus on inside the Confident and Strong Women Method. The first thing is learning to prioritise yourself. A lot of the women I work with are brilliant at looking after everyone else, their kids, partner, family, colleagues, everyone gets the best of them and they get whatever's left, which is usually not a lot. So if that's you, I want you to know something. Looking after yourself isn't selfish, it's necessary. Because when you're healthier, happier and more confident, everyone around you benefits too. The second thing is taking back control from your emotions. Most women think they have a food problem, but from what I've seen coaching hundreds of women, that is rarely the real issue. Usually it's what's happening before the food. The stress, overwhelm, boredom and the frustration. The habit of rewarding yourself with food after a difficult day. We've all been there. Once you learn how to manage those things differently, everything gets easier. The third thing is becoming the confident and strong woman. And this is the bit that really matters. Yeah, we want you to lose weight. Of course we do. But what I care about most is who you become along the way. I want you to become the woman who trusts herself, who follows through, who keeps promises to herself, the woman who knows she can handle setbacks without throwing everything out the window, because that's the woman who creates results that last. So let me ask you something. What happens if nothing changes? If we're having this same conversation 6 months from now, where will you be? Will you be saying you'll start next week? Will you still be waiting until life calms down or still putting yourself to the bottom of the list? Or could this be the moment where things finally start to change? Because when I look at women like Kirsty, Gail and Louise, I don't just see weight loss, I see women who completely changed the way they see themselves. Women who proved to themselves they were capable of more. And I believe that's possible for you too. So if you're ready to stop starting over, if you're ready to lose the weight and keep it off, and if you're ready to become the confident and strong woman I know you're capable of being, click the button below, fill in the application and let's have a chat. I'd love to hear your story and see if the confident and strong woman method is the right fit for you.